Hi, hello. Good evening to all of you. Good evening to all of you. Hi, hello. Good evening, good evening. Okay, so very few students have joined so far. So in the meantime, I am giving you one question, try to do. Okay. So did you revise concepts of previous lecture? I hope you must have revised concepts of previous lecture. Today we'll discuss new things. Okay. So I am giving you a few questions to you. Questions based on previous lecture. So I am not discussing anything new in next 5 minutes. So giving you questions based on previous lecture. Okay. So do it. Okay. Question is like this. If it is question based on previous lecture, okay, if cos theta equals 2 by 3, cos theta equals 2 by 3, find sin theta and tan theta. This is the question. If cos theta equals 2 by 3, find sin theta and tan theta. So the question is based on previous lecture. So in the meantime, when students are joining, you can do it. Do and tell me the answer. Sin theta and tan theta. Good. Correct. Nana, Mahendra, wrong. Sin is not 4 by 3. Do. Good. Some of you have given correct answer. Cos theta equals 2 by 3. You have to find the value of sin theta and tan theta. Process I am telling you, just draw right angle triangle, find the third side. Okay. After finding third side, use the formulas of all trigonometric ratios. Okay. Yeah, good. So I will solve it in the end. In the meantime, you can solve. Yes. Many of you have given correct answer. Not many. Most of you have given correct answer. Now I think almost everyone is giving correct answer. Good. I am very happy that you are able to answer it. Now let me just do it and then we will proceed. Okay. So see, cos theta is 2 by 3. Make any triangle, right angle triangle. Take it theta. Cos means adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent must be 2, hypotenuse must be what? 3. So let's say this third side, which is opposite, is x. So first of all, I have to find x using Pythagoras theorem. So I can write x square plus 2 square plus side square equals hypotenuse squared, 3 squared. So here x square equals 3 square is 9 and 2 square is 4, sent on this side. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So x squared equals 5. X is equal to root 5. Okay. So this unknown side is root 5 known to us. Now all the three sides are known to us. I can write all trigonometric ratios. So I can write sin theta. Okay. Sin theta is Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is root 5. Hypotenuse is what? 3. So root 5 by 3. Next, I want to find tan theta. Tan theta is opposite divided by adjacent. Opposite is what? Root 5. Adjacent is what? 2. So tan theta equals root 5 by 2. Okay. Now, one oral question I am asking. After that oral question, I will start discussing new things. Okay. So, oral question is, what is a complementary ratio of tan theta? Answer it. What is a complementary ratio of tan theta? Complementary. Yes, good, correct. Ha. No, Varshika, it is not cos, it is cot. Yes. So complementary ratio of tan theta is cot theta. Good. So complementary ratio of tan theta is cot theta. It will be useful today. Very, very, very useful. Okay. Next, other two things I am telling you. Complementary ratio of sine theta is cos theta, and complementary ratio of sec is what? Cosec. So there are three pairs of complementary ratio. Sine and cos are complementary ratio of each other. Okay. Tan and cot are complementary ratio of each other. Sec and cosec are complementary ratio of each other. Okay. Now, with this information, let's continue. Okay. Now, remember, trigonometric table. Trigonometric table means values of trigonometric ratio for standard angles 0, 30, 45, 90. It should be on tip. So I am making a trigonometric table. Everyone draw it patiently. Okay. And all the values of trigonometric ratio from 0 up to 180 degrees should be on your tip. Okay. So first of all, let me make one thing clear. Trigonometry is not limited just for angles up to 90. So keep this thing in mind. Trigonometric ratios are not just limited, or trigonometry is just not limited up to 90-degree angle. Okay. Trigonometry goes up to infinite angle. Above 90 angles, we have values of trigonometric ratio. We can have values of cos 120. We can value of tan 270. We can have value of sine 300. So trigonometry goes up to infinite angle. Okay. So you should not have this thought that trigonometry is limited up to 90 degree. No, we can have angle up to infinity, and we can find the values of trigonometric ratio for any angle. So today we are going to discuss that thing, trigonometric ratios for higher angle. But before that, let me first show you the trigonometric table. Everyone draw this table and remember it. Okay. So let me draw the table fast. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 120 degree, after 120, 135 degree, then 150 degree, then 180 degree. Okay. I am going to write three ratios only. Okay. Because other three ratios are reciprocal of these three. So I am going to write the ratio sine cos tan. Okay. So I am going to write the ratio sine cos tan, and cot sec causes are a reciprocal of them. So you can decide. Okay. So first of all, sine theta. Okay. So remember, sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Sine 90 degree is 1. Sine 120 degree is root 3 by 2. Okay. Sine 135 degree is 1 by root 2. Okay. Sine 150 degree is, acha, how these values more than 90, how they are coming, you will be able to get these values by the end of the lecture. So just be patient, just keep on copying. By the end of the lecture you will know how these are coming. Just be patient. Okay, so sine 135 1 by root 2, sine 60 is what, 1 by 2, and sine 180 is what, 0. Coming to our cos theta, cos 0 degree is 1, cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2, cos 45 degree is 1 by root 2, okay, cos 60 degree is 1 by 2, cos 90 degree is what, 0, cos 120 degrees minus 1 by 2. Remember, here I am using minus, so be aware. Cos 120 degrees minus 1 by 2, cos 135 is minus 1 by root 2, cos 150 degrees minus root 3 by 2, and cos of 180 degree is minus 1. Okay, now comes the third ratio, tan theta. Remember, yesterday I told you tan theta equals sine theta by cos theta. So if I know the values of sine and cos, I know the value of tan also. So I am doing it a little bit fast. Okay, so tan theta is sine by cos. So what is tan 0? 0 by 1, 0. Okay, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. You can cross verify. If you divide them, sine and cos, you will get tan. Okay, tan 45 1, tan 60 root 3, okay, tan 90 infinity, okay, tan 120 is minus root 3, tan 135 is minus 1, okay, tan of 150 degree is minus 1 by root 3, and tan 180 degree is again what, 0. So all these values of trigonometric ratio, for sine, cos, tan up to 180 degree should be on the tips of a serious NEET aspirant. Okay, because they are going to be highly useful here and there. So if you want to have a very serious if you want to be very serious towards your medical, if you are serious towards your journey of this preparation for NEET, all these values should be on what, tip. Okay, so write this up to 90 degree. Most of you are already knowing the result. After 90 degree, how these values are coming, I will discuss it later on. Okay, today I will discuss. So first of all, copy this table. Again, people are doing useless chat here. Please don't do. It's better to focus or concentrate on studies, na? Or else I gave you one trick also. Those who are having common interest, they can make their personal WhatsApp group, share number with each other, do chatting there in WhatsApp group. Why are you chatting here? Okay, copy it fast. Someone is saying, what about cot, sec, cosec? I said one thing. Cosec is reciprocal of sine. So can you know the answer? Sec is reciprocal of cos. So you can find the answer. Cot is reciprocal of tan. So you can find the answer. So I hope you understood that why I am not writing the values of cosec, sec and tan. Why? Those three ratios are reciprocal of these ratio. So you can find 1 by sine will be cosec, 1 by cos will be sec. Write fast. Completed? Okay, now I hope you must have copied it. Now I am discussing something new. Okay, now My sincere request is, do not chat now. I am going to discuss something very important. For next 15 to 20 minutes, listen it carefully. I will speak the same statement multiple times, 2 times, 3 times. Just listen it like a story. Do not chat here now. Okay. So now we are going to discuss values of trigonometric ratio for higher angles. Higher angle means angle beyond 90 degree. Okay. So let's start. Okay. Values of trigonometric ratios for higher angle. Values of trigonometric ratios for higher angle. Higher angle means any angle. It could be beyond 90 also. Okay. So listen it like a story for next 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So first of all, this is our y-axis. This is our x-axis. X dash, y dash. Okay. X-axis is going to be our reference arm. Okay. X-axis is going to be our reference arm, and I am going to do all the measurement from x-axis. Okay. So angle of x-axis with x-axis is what? 0 degree. So here you write 0 degree. Now y-axis makes 90 degree with x-axis. So here you write 90 degree. Okay. Now negative x-axis. If I talk about negative x-axis, it makes 180 degree with what? Positive x-axis. So here I will write 180 degree, and y dash, this is 90, this is 90, this is also 90. So negative y-axis is making how much angle? 270 degree with what? Reference arm. And if I take this pen and if I complete one full rotation, or if I do one full rotation, 360 degrees completed. So here also I am writing 360 degree. Okay. So first of all, it should be clear that our positive x-axis is our what? Reference arm. Okay. Angle of x-axis with x-axis is 0 degree. Positive y-axis 90. Negative x-axis 180 degree. Remember, this angle is 90. 90 plus 90 becomes 180. 90, 90, 90 becomes 270. And if you do one full revolution, the angle will become what? 360. Okay. Now, there are, just listen. Okay. There are 6 trigonometric ratio. Remember, when your angle theta is between 0 degree and 90 degree, when your theta is between 0 degree and 90 degree, basically angle lies in first quadrant. Angle lies in which quadrant? First quadrant. So when angle is between 0 degree and 90 degree, angle is said to be in first quadrant. Okay. And remember, for first quadrant angle, all trigonometric ratios are positive. Okay. All trigonometric ratios are positive. So when our angle is between 0 and 90 degree, when the angle is in first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. Okay. Now, when our angle is between 90 and 180 degree, if angle theta is between 90 degree and 180 degree, we are present in the second quadrant. We are present in second quadrant. Okay. And remember, in our second quadrant, sine and reciprocal of sine is cosec. Cosec are positive. In our second quadrant, when the angle is between 0 degree and 90 degree, sine and cosec are positive. Okay. Other trigonometric ratios are negative. Other trigonometric ratios are negative. So when angle is in second quadrant, when the angle lies between 90 degree and 180 degree, we call it angle of second quadrant. Only sine and cosec, sine and its reciprocal cosec are positive. Other trigonometric ratios are negative. Suppose if I reach third quadrant, angle lies between 180 degree and 270 degree. So if theta lies between 180 degree and 270 degree. If angle lies between 180 degree and 270 degree, then what happens? Tan and reciprocal of tan is what? Cot. They are positive. So in third quadrant, first of all, this is also called as third quadrant. Okay. Third quadrant. In third quadrant, angle is between 180 and 270. Tan and cot are positive. Tan and cot are positive. Okay. Remaining four ratios are negative. So other trigonometric ratio, this is first point, other trigonometric ratios are negative. Okay. Now coming to our fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant is from 270 to 360. 270 to 360. So if angle theta lies between 270 degree and 360 degree, okay, then we call it fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant angle. And in fourth quadrant, cos and reciprocal of cos, that is what? Sec, are positive. Cos and sec are positive. If cos and sec are positive, other four trigonometric ratios are negative. So all other trigonometric ratios are negative. Let's redo it slowly. So first of all, x-axis is my reference arm. Angle of x-axis is 0. Angle of positive y is 90. Angle, wait. Angle of negative x-axis is 180 degree. Angle of negative y is 270 degree. Again, after one full rotation, 360 degrees completed. So angle of x-axis is again what? 360. Okay. Now, if angle is from 0 to 90, we call it first quadrant angle. For first quadrant angle, all trigonometric ratios are positive. All six of them are positive. For second quadrant angle, when the angle lies between 90 and 180, sine and reciprocal of sine are positive, that is cosec. All other four are negative. When angle is between 180 and 270, we call it third quadrant angle. What is positive? Tan. Tan positive, so reciprocal of tan, cot also positive. Other ratios are what? Negative. Okay. And coming to fourth quadrant, in fourth quadrant, angle is from 270 to 360 degree. Okay. And in fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. Now you can see one thing. There is one method of mugging up this information. How? Take first letter from all four quadrant. Okay. I took A from here. How? What did I took? A. I took S from here. S from sine. Okay. Next I took T. T for what? Tan. And last I took what? C. C for what? Cos. And write them in order. A, S, T, C. Okay. So many people also remember it like A, S, T, C rule. Okay. A, S, T, C means A means all for first quadrant. S means sine for second quadrant. T means tan for what? Third quadrant. And C means what? Cos for what? Fourth quadrant. Okay. So these are positive in first, second, third and fourth quadrant. A for all. In first quadrant, all positive ratio. In second, The quadrant sine is positive, so reciprocal of sine cosec also positive. T means tan, in third quadrant tan positive. C means cos, in fourth quadrant cos is positive. Okay, now you can make multiple full forms of it. Okay, so people are sending me very funny full forms of ASTC, so it is completely up to you what full form you are mugging up. I simply call it ASTC rule. Okay, someone has sent very funny full form. If I see the same full form, that's why I laughed 2 minutes back. Okay, all student take cigarette. Acha, someone is saying you can also make it like all students take cigarette. Okay, that's why I laughed 2 minutes or 2 or 3 minutes back. Okay, I simply call it ASTC rule. So you also remember it like ASTC rule. First of all, write it. Okay, as I said, patiently listen for next 15 to 20 minutes. Then you will have crystal clarity. Write it fast. You can make whatever full form you want. Someone is saying all silver teacups. Someone is saying all silver teacups. Whatever you want to make, I simply call it ASTC rule. Okay, is it completed? Someone has made all students temporarily chat. You can make whatever you want. The point is you should remember ASTC, first, second, third, fourth. And ASTC means positive. All positive, sine positive, tan positive, cos positive. Right, fast. Okay. Now don't make any full form. Let's continue. I can move aside. Yes, right, fast. Should I continue? So for next 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I will ask you only positive, negative. Okay? For next 4 or 5 minutes, I will only ask you whether answer is positive, negative. What is answer? I don't need. I only need positive, negative based on that. Okay? So should I continue? Write fast. Okay, done. So one by one we will discuss. Okay, first, cos 240 degree. Tell me, 240 degree is between where? 240 is between 180 and 270. 240 is between 180 and 270. What is positive here? Tan. Others are what? Negative, na? 180 to 270, only tan is positive. Tan and cot are positive. So this is what? Which quadrant? Sorry, third quadrant. Okay, 180 to 270, third quadrant. In third, cos is not positive. So what is answer? Negative. What is answer? Negative. Second, tan 300 degree. Who will tell me answer? Tan 300 degree. Tan 300 degree. Good. 300 is in fourth quadrant. How it is in fourth quadrant? It is between 270 and 360. In fourth quadrant, our cos is positive. Only cos positive. Tan not positive. So negative. Okay. Third, cos 330 degree. Cos 330 degree. Cos 330 degree. Tell me. Yes. Good. Many of you are, all of you are giving correct. Okay. Acha. Is 330 degree lying in fourth quadrant? Yes. In fourth quadrant, our cos is positive. I taught you, na? In fourth quadrant, our cos is positive. So it must be positive. Okay. Fourth. Okay. Sine 390 degree. Think a little bit and answer. Sine 390 degree. Acha, who will tell me? 390 degrees angle of which quadrant? 390 degrees angle of which quadrant? Angle. I want quadrant name. 390s. Yes. First quadrant. How first quadrant? 390 degrees first quadrant. Let me tell you how. See, 390 means more than 360. Nah, 390 means more than 360. Now, see, when you have already completed one revolution, when you have already completed one revolution, 360 is completed. Okay, 360 plus extra 30 becomes what? 390. So 390 will again bring you in which quadrant? First quadrant. Now 360 plus 30 is again bringing you in which quadrant? First quadrant. In first quadrant all ratios are positive. So sine 390 is also what? A positive. Okay. Now answer next question. Should I give angle in radian? Will you able to do? Now I am not giving you angle in degree. I am going to write angle in radian. Will you able to do? So first you do radian to degree conversion and then decide. Okay. So question is fifth. Sine 2 pi by 3. Positive, negative. Sine 2 pi by 3. Positive or negative? Decide. Sine 2 pi by 3. First of all, convert it into degree. Convert it into degree. How to convert radian into degree? Multiply with 180 by pi. How to convert radian into degree? Multiply with 180 by pi. Pi gets cancelled. 180 by 3 is what? 60. 60 into 2 is what? 120. So basically what is written here? 120 degree. 120 degree means second quadrant. 120 degree means between 90 and 180. Second quadrant. In second quadrant, our sign is what? Positive. Okay. Our sign is positive. So if I put sign is given and sign is positive, so answer must be what? Positive. Okay. Clear? So first of all, sign positive, negative is clear. How it is decided? Is it clear to everyone how to decide whether ratio will be positive or negative? Yes, no? Clear? Few more I am asking, then I will proceed with the values. Okay. Sixth. Okay. Tan 210 degree. Tan 210. Positive, negative. Tan 210. Positive. How? 210 means between 180 and 270. Between 180 and 270. Which quadrant? Third. In our third quadrant, tan is positive. In our third quadrant, tan is what? Positive. Okay. Done up to here. How can you substitute pi as 180? I told you to convert radian into degree, you multiply with pi by 180. Or you can write pi as 180 because you are assuming pi getting cancelled. You can do it, okay? But do conversion. Someone is saying just for shortcut. Yes, in the place of pi, you write 180 to directly convert it into degree. That's it. I will come to that. Pranay, I will come to that. Okay. These are boundary. Acha, see, someone tell me, line of control, LOC, LOC is in Pakistan or India? LOC is neither in Pakistan or India. So these axis is neither in first quadrant nor in what second quadrant. Okay, so what is the value of ratios at axis we will discuss later on. Okay, it is in POK. No. LOC means LAC, line of actual control. Okay, LOC is, I am talking about LAC, line of actual control. Let's not go there. Okay, now this positive negative nature is understood. Now I will tell you how to find the values of trigonometric ratio for higher angle. So whatever I am writing, you just simply copy it. Okay, so see, method to find value of trigonometric ratios for higher angle. Okay, first step. Okay, observe the ratio and angle, and decide that angle lies in which quadrant. Observe the ratio and angle and decide angle lies in which quadrant, and then decide sign. Sign means positive or negative of answer. So in first step, you have to decide the sign of the answer, whether it was positive or negative. How to decide? Observe the ratio and angle and decide angle lies in which quadrant, and then decide the sign, whether it is positive or negative. This step is nothing but whatever we discussed here. Okay, I saw the angle, I saw the ratio and decided whether this ratio is positive or negative in this quadrant. Based on that, I decided sign. So is this first step clear to everyone? Whatever I did here is written in the first step. Okay, now second step is very twisted. So listen very carefully. Okay, I am writing and I will give you example also. So second step is, if everyone first copy it, because I need space. Copy it. Write it fast. Completed? Okay. Now, coming to second step. If trigonometric ratio and any angle is given, any trigonometric ratio, any angle is given, then there are two ways of doing it. First way, write it in form of trigonometric ratio 180 plus or minus theta, or trigonometric ratio angle 360 plus or minus theta. Then then answer is first you have to put sign that you have decided in the first step. First you have to put sign that you have decided in the first step. Okay, then whatever ratio is written here, you have to write the same ratio. Whatever ratio is written here, you have to write the same ratio. Okay, if you have written it in form of 180 plus minus theta or 360 plus minus theta, forget 180 and 360, whatever theta you have written, paste it. Okay, sine trigonometric ratio theta. I highly understand that it is highly confusing, so let me give you one example. Okay, let me take example from my side. Okay, so suppose I want sine 120 degree. Okay, I want to find value of sine 120 degree. Now 120 is in second quadrant. 120 is in which quadrant? Second. Okay, so one thing is I know answer will be positive. Answer will be positive. Now 120 degree can be written using 180. How? I can write 120 as 180 minus 60. So I can write sine 120 degree as sine 180 degree minus what? 60 degree. Now let me follow first step. Sine 120 is second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive. Sine theta is positive. So I have to put sine here. So I will write plus. Okay. I am able to write my angle in the form of 180 plus or minus theta. What I am bringing? Minus theta. Whether you use plus or minus doesn't matter. You have to copy the same ratio, trigonometric ratio here. Okay, so which trigonometric ratio is written? Sine. Okay, what angle is written here? Theta. So you write theta here. What angle is written here? 60. So I will write 60. What is value of sine 60? Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So answer is plus root 3 by 2. So again understand it like this. In step number 1, I will decide whether answer is positive or negative. I will decide whether answer is positive or negative. After that, do one thing. Write trigonometric ratio, write angle either using 180 degree or using 360 degree. Okay. So 120 can be written as 180 minus what? 180 minus 60. Now, when you use either 180 degree or 360 degree, whatever ratio is written here, same ratio is copied here. Okay. First thing will come answer of the sign, sign of the answer that you decided in first step. Whatever trigonometric ratio is there, same trigonometric ratio will come and you have to just paste the angle. Whether it is positive or negative doesn't matter. Okay. So here sine 120 is of second quadrant. Sine theta will be what? Positive. Sine theta will be positive. So first of all I wrote positive. I am writing 120 degree as 180 degree minus 60 degree. Okay. Sine 180 minus 60. How to write it? First of all, I wrote sine of the answer. Then trigonometric ratio sine. So I have copied same sign here. Theta was 60. So I pasted 60. I know the value of sine 60. I got the answer. Okay. Now you can see one thing. If I go back to this slide, remember 360 degree and 180 degree, both are lying on x-axis. 360 degree and 180 degree, both are lying on which axis? X-axis. So when you write angle using 180 degree or 360 degree, you are using x-axis. You are using which axis? X-axis. So remember, whenever you express angle in form of 180 plus minus theta or 360 plus minus theta, then ratio remains as it is. You have to paste the angle, and before that you have to write sine. Okay, I will give you enough time to write. First of all, let's do one or two more illustration for your confidence. Okay, so first of all, you copy it. Is anyone having any kind of confusion? Just wait for 10 more minutes. It will be crystal clear to you. Okay, write fast. People are doing unnecessary chat, bhai. Acha, let me tell you one thing. By doing this kind of chat, you are just showing your future. Completed? Is this completed? Let me take 2-3 more questions. Let me take 2-3 more questions. Acha, all questions of your side I will take. I will ask your ratio, I will ask your angle. Question I will do from my side. Okay, so this is step number 1. Now this is process number 1. There is one more process. Just wait for 10 minutes, I will tell you. Okay, now let's go for next question. Tell me ratio. Tell me which ratio should I take. Just give me sine, cos, tan. Don't take others. Tell me which ratio should I take. Your choice. First ratio that I get, cos. Acha, which ratio? Acha, cos. Okay, I took cos. Angle. Tell me angle. Arey bhai, give standard angle na. Cos. Okay, angle. Yuvraj, why are you acting over smart? Let me take 135. Good. Cos 135. Now my question. First question. Angle is of second quadrant. Angle is of which quadrant? Second. In second quadrant, cos is what? Negative. So answer will be negative. Answer will be positive or negative? Negative. Okay, so answer will be negative. Now, so okay, answer will be negative. Just wait. In next step I will write. Now see, 135. How to write 135 using 180? Cos. How to write 135 using 180? 180 minus 45. 180 minus 45 will be what? 135. Okay, now in second quadrant cos will be negative. In second quadrant cos will be negative. So first of all I will put sine. Now I have written 180 degree plus or minus theta. Now this ratio will come as it is. Whatever angle is written here, paste it. Okay, so minus, what is cos 45? 1 by root 2. Minus is already here, so answer is minus 1 by root 2. Okay, wait, let's take one more question. Let's take one more question. Cos 300 degree. Cos 300 degree. Okay, 300 is which quadrant? 300 is fourth quadrant. Okay, in fourth quadrant our answer will be positive because cos is positive. Okay, in fourth quadrant cos is positive. So first of all let me write 300 either using 360 or 180. Now 300 is close to 360. So how to write 300? 360 minus 60. 300 is close to 360. So how to write it? 360 minus 60. So cos 360 minus what? 60 degree. Now in fourth quadrant cos is positive. Fourth quadrant cos is positive. So first of all I will put sine. I have used 360 degree or x-axis I have used. So ratio remains as it is. Cos, whatever angle is written here, you paste it. Remember, whether angle is written in form of plus or minus, doesn't matter. You have to paste angle here. What is cos 60? 1 by 2. So answer is plus 1 by 2. Write these two. Let me have two more illustration. 270 I didn't teach. Why are you using 270 now? I have told you to write angle only using 180 and 360. Let's wait for 5-10 minutes. I will teach you using 270 and 90 also. So there is a method of going, na? Yes, human. Write it. There is a process. Slowly we will go, na? Many people are learning it for first time. How I can go fast? I have to go with very slowly so that everyone understand. Array, wait. Pranay, wait. 453 degree is not a standard angle. Done. Okay. Let me take one more question. Tan 210 degree. My first question. 210 means third quadrant. Which quadrant? Third. 180 to 270. Our tan will be positive. Our tan will be positive. Okay. Now let's try to understand. 210 is close to 180. 210 is close to 180. 180 plus 30 equals what? 210. So tan 180 degree plus 30 degree. 180 degree plus 30 degree. Now 210 is third quadrant. Third quadrant tan will be what? Positive. So answer will be positive. Paste the same ratio tan. Okay. And whatever angle is written, paste that same angle. Whether positive is here or negative doesn't matter. Okay. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3. So what is answer? Plus 1 by root 3. Plus 1 by root 3. If you are smart, do next question. Sine 240 degree. Sine 240 degree. I think one rule should be made. While these students are attending lecture, their parents should monitor what they are doing. Yesterday, Chairman sir took one meeting, na? I will ask you to take one more meeting and give this strict instruction to everyone. While your child is attending online lecture on YouTube, you should guide her. In every 10 minutes, just see what they are doing. Do everyone tell me. Array, I will do. First you do. Remember, 180, 240 is close to 180 degrees. So you can write it as 180 plus 60. 180 plus 60. Many of you are giving wrong answer. Arey bhai. Arey. Very bad. Many of you have given wrong answer. Minus sign is okay. Vasant has given correct answer. Dragon Beresk has also given correct answer. Lakshmi Devi, your sign is wrong. Now people are giving correct answer. Good. I like it. Now people are giving correct answer. Now my first question. 240 degree is our third quadrant. Which quadrant? Third. Array 180 to 270. Sin theta in third quadrant is negative. So answer will be negative. I want to express 240 using 180. 180 plus 60 is 240. So I will write sin 180 degree plus 60 degree. 180 plus 60 becomes 240. Answer I know. Answer will be negative. So put a minus sign. Copy the ratio. Okay. 180 plus 60. Whenever you write using 180 plus minus theta or 360 plus minus theta, copy the ratio, copy the angle 60 degree. Minus, today I gave you value of sine 60 using table. What is sine 60? Root 3 by 2, but minus is already there, minus root 3 by 2. Okay? Sure? Done? Should I give one more question? Okay, let me give quick recap, then I will give you one more question. Let's see. Okay, let me give quick recap. See. Here. See the steps. What is method? What is first step? Observe the ratio and angle and decide angle lies in which quadrant. Based on angle lies in which quadrant, we will know whether answer will be positive or negative. So first step done. Second, question is given to you in this form. Any ratio, any angle. Okay? Your first objective is to write this angle either using 180 plus minus something or 360 plus minus something. Now, when you are using this 180 plus minus something or 360 plus minus something, you are using x-axis. So I am writing what x-axis here. So when you write angle using 180 plus minus something, 360 plus minus something, you are using which axis? Plus axis, x-axis. Now answer is very simple. Sign of the answer plus minus you have already decided. So in answer first you have put the sign. Second thing, whatever ratio is written here, you have to copy same ratio. You have to copy what? A same ratio. And whatever angle you have got here, after 180 plus minus theta or 180 360 plus minus theta, copy that. Okay, now this is your answer. Sign of the answer, same trigonometric ratio and angle. It means when you write angle using x-axis, trigonometric ratio remains same. Trigonometric ratio remains what? Same. Later on in last or second last lecture, I will tell you proof or logic also. Okay, this is done. Now after that we discuss these questions. Okay, now I hope one question again I am telling you, I am interested in sine 120. 120 degree is second quadrant. I want to write 120 degree either using 180 degree or 360 degree. 180 is close, sorry, 120 is close to 180 degree. So I wrote it as 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60. Now answer will be positive. You have to copy the same ratio and whatever angle is coming, you have to paste it. So answer is plus sine 60. Got it? After that, we did all the question. Two more questions I will tell you. Then I will tell you process number 2. In process number 2, I am giving you hint. In process number 2, I will write angle either using 90 degree or 270 degree. In process number 2, I will be using 90 degree and 270 degree to write the angle. But their ratio do not remain same. Something happens. Okay. Now, first of all, let me give you 2-3 questions. Then I will see. Okay. Question. Sine 300 degree. Find sine 300 degree. Acha, you don't have any lecture after it. And this is first lecture of evening. So can we extend it for 5-10 minutes? Answer is still 2 kinds of answer. Someone is saying big no. See how people are answering big no. Some I said, can I extend lecture? Someone is saying no. Oh no. Okay, no issue. Okay, let's see. First of all, fourth quadrant, 270 plus something, 273, 270 to 360, fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, sign is what? Negative. Sine theta is negative, so answer is negative. 300 is close to 360. So I can write 300 as 360 minus 60. So sine 360 minus 60. Answer will be negative, I know. Ratio will be same. Paste the angle. Okay. What is sine 60? Root 3 by 2. So what is answer? Minus root 3 by 2. Okay. Got it? Okay, do this. Cos 150 degree. Yes, it is easy because that is being taught to you in very nice manner, na? That's why it has become easy. Cos 150 degree. Dragon Beresk has. Acha, what kind of name is Dragon Beserk? I don't understand. Dragon Beresk. Answer. Good. Almost everyone has given correct answer. Time up. Okay, time up. Okay. If you study for 4 or 5 more minutes, it won't be problematic for you. Okay. First of all, 150 degree is in second quadrant. Which quadrant? Second. 90 to 180. In second quadrant, our cos is negative. So answer will be negative. 150 is close to 180 degree. So you can write it 180 minus 30. So you can write cos 180 minus 30. Okay. Answer will be negative. Answer will be negative. You have used 180, so ratio remains as it is. Cos. Okay. Paste this angle 30. What is cos 30? Root 3 by 2, but minus sign is there. So minus root 3 by 2. Now, just asking, should I start process 2? Whether you use process 1 or process 2, answer will be same. So should I start process 2 today or should I continue tomorrow? Your choice. Tomorrow, okay. Okay, tomorrow, okay. Okay, bhai, your choice. Go ahead and play. So, whether I teach you process 2 or not, process 1 is enough to find everything. Okay, doubt you can ask. Okay, process 2 I will teach tomorrow. Now it is very easy. Very easy. Now process 2 will take hardly 5 minutes for understanding, but tomorrow. Okay. Acha, see, I said process 2. It is not a new theory. Process 2 will also give you same answers. Approach will be a little bit different, but answer will be same. Understood? So remember, process 2 is a different process. Process is different. Result will be same. So whether you know process 2 or not doesn't matter. You will be able to do it. Now ask your doubts. Someone is asking, Dragon, are you CBSE or ICSE? Okay, ask your doubts. Circle theorem? Circle theorem, leave it. Circle trick and all. Ask your doubt. You can use 270 plus 30, but did I teach 270 plus theta? No, na? Someone is saying, can we write 300 as 270 plus 30? Yes, you can write, but I did not teach you the process of 270 plus theta. Na? That is process 2. Tomorrow I will teach. Any doubt? Someone is saying 90 plus 60. Did I teach you 90 plus theta? No, that is process 2. I will teach tomorrow. Yes, offline everything will be retaught. Sec cosec same approach. Sec cosec same approach. It sec process same approach. Any question? 143. 143 is 180 minus. Acha, one homework I am giving. 4 homeworks. Okay. Sine 127. Think how to do. Cos 127. Okay. Sine 143 degree. Cos 143 degree. Tan 127 degree. And tan 1. Okay, sorry. Here, not 143. 143 degree. Cos 143 degree. Tan also 143 degree. Solve these as homework. As homework. Hint I am giving. 37 degree and 53 degree are going to be used. That is hint. Okay. Now any other doubt? Anyone? Yes, conjugate. Good. Hatatmika, yes, it will be conjugate. But I will teach it tomorrow. Human, yes, human. I will teach it to you tomorrow. Conjugate. Do all these questions tomorrow for tomorrow's lecture. Process 2 will be taught tomorrow. Any doubt apart from process 2? Any doubt in today's lecture? No? Array, it doesn't matter which campus I will teach. Let's play Uno game. No, tomorrow. Array, many people are not interested. Okay, done. Any more doubt from today lecture or any general query? Any general doubt or doubt from today's lecture? No, not now. I won't teach tomorrow. Yes, say what is your doubt, Lakshmi Devi? And don't do useless chat, bhai. Okay, no one is asking any doubt. Okay, that is all. Goodbye, enjoy, have a great day. Revise everything. Sine 90 using triangle. Take it as a challenge. Try proving. Sine 90 is 1. You can't make triangle, but idea you will get. Okay? That's it. Okay, bye-bye.